So I've been studying for the last few months, and I just been wondering how other people who are approaching art are feeling right now. You know, do you feel stuck? Do you feel like there's too much information? Or do you feel like there's nowhere to start? And I know that's a problem for beginners like myself, because sometimes you don't have a proper structure. So you either just stop drawing, or you just keep on studying until you understand, or keep on looking for information out there. And the information out there can sometimes either help you or just be completely overwhelming. Because I said this before, if you watch my channel, that most information out there for beginner artists are not really beginner friendly, because they are made with by people that understand the fundamentals. So if you do not understand the fundamentals, the video made that they made completely falls and on deaf ears, because it makes no sense to you if it's not a completely beginner video, like helping you understanding fundamentals. Like even if it's something basic about how to draw the head, and you don't have no idea like how to draw a box or how to draw a circle. I mean, no one know how to draw a proper circle. We all know how to draw it, but just the basic fundamentals. Like if you don't understand those stuff, you will like never understand those videos. So that's what I do. I backtrack a lot to the beginner friendly studies. Like I'm always doing my fundamentals. Like I don't stop. I have an entire sketchbook just for fundamentals, nothing else. Because I know sometimes you want to draw your favorite characters, you want to draw what you want. That's fine, but bro, draw the fundamentals. I'm telling you, I look at my old art and I'm like, damn, what a difference. It's not a big difference, but it's enough for me to be proud of it. And that's how you should be thinking. That's how you should be moving forward. Because if you want to get to the level you want, no matter what you're doing, comics, manga, animation, whatever it is, you have to understand the fundamentals to excel. And it's also easy for beginners like myself to fall into like a study phase where you can't escape, because we don't have structure. So we have to just just jump from one thing to another. That's one thing that I find myself doing. I would say if you really want to improve, I would say find people who understand what you're trying to do on a fundamental level and on a professional level, and build a study sheet based on the information that they give you, so that way you know how to approach what you're seeking. If you can't do that, there are multiple art classes online and multiple free ebooks. I will put some of them in the description if you're interested in finding those. This video is not sponsored by any of them, but those are some of the things in materials that I read to help me get a better understanding of the fundamentals, because they are proper information out there. But I think what beginners like us do mostly is like, we want to get to the level of the professionals, and it takes a long time to get to those levels. So you can watch them, but don't take what they say. Like if they have a video about something that's like super ahead of our skill, all we need to be taken from that video is the information and the structure and the fundamentals that they talk about, not trying to like get to that level as a beginner, because we are so far from that. And without understanding the fundamentals, there is like no way we are touching that. And I'm only saying that, I know me being a beginner and my art not being on par with those people, this might fall on some people. Like some people might not want to hear this, but I see the improvement in my art when I study fundamentals. So I would say it does work. I know it gets tedious, I know it gets annoying, people hate drawing spheres and boxes and whatever, but you kind of have to. Also, one of the things that I see people talk about a lot on the internet is the fact that some people are afraid to approach certain fundamentals by certain artists, because you might not want your art to come out looking like the artist you study from. But I guarantee you that's not gonna happen. Everybody who draw has a unique art style. Unless you completely want to draw like a certain artist, then it's not gonna happen from you just learning from them. So yeah. And also I would say this, when you are studying fundamentals, there's something that happens, and I've seen it happen to me multiple times, and sometimes I don't catch myself doing it, and sometimes I do catch myself doing it, and it's sometimes almost too late. But please apply the things that you learn: fundamentals, perspective, shading, inking, all of it, because it is difficult sometimes for me to apply what I learned, and I get stuck. I'm like, am I understanding the fundamentals, or am I just just like just making sure I'm studying them to tell myself that I'm studying them. You actually have to try to understand them. Doing them is not just doing them on your sketchboard in your iPad, whatever. It's not just gonna make you understand them. You have to literally think about what exactly are you studying and how you're going to apply it to your art. That's something that is still difficult for me to do, and that's why I'm always pushing for people to come study the fundamentals, because everything you're going to do in life have a fundamental step to it, and understanding that will always make you excel in it, unless you are physically incapable of doing it, which is a weird thing that happens. There's nothing that the human body cannot do or the human mind cannot achieve. You can achieve anything, and if you understand fundamentals, I'm telling you, you will go places you would never thought you could before. This applies to everything, and art most definitely is something that needs you to understand the fundamentals of it. With that all said and done, I don't want to drag this video to 10 minutes. I think I said all I needed to say, so I will leave those ebook in the description, and if you have any question or if this video helped you in any way, you can let me know in the comments below. I try to make more videos about my art journey and how I feel about being a beginner and things I understand and things I don't understand. So if you want to stick around for that, then I'll see you on the next one. Thank you for watching.
I know why these Riveras always fighting each other. They cowards, so too scared to fight anyone else.